New at 5 o'clock, was it anger or fear? Today, opening statements kicked off the trial of a deaf man who drove into the Zombie Walk parade during last year's Comic-Con convention. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is joining us. And Steve, there is a lot of video of that horrendous traffic accident.
A lot of different angles, Kim, and that video will play a huge role in this trial, but there's also going to be a lot of eyewitnesses taking the stand, and the emotion they bring could have an impact too. The very disturbing video of a woman being run over during last year's Zombie Walk wasn't shown during opening statements. The DA chose instead to highlight some still frames of that evening during the 2014 Comic-Con. The incident left that woman with a broken arm. Defendant Matthew Pachi had been sitting in his car as the loose-knit parade passed. Then, after about 10 minutes, hit his horn and began driving into the crowd.
And when someone came over and sat on the side of his car in a gesture like this to kind of say to him, no, you're not going to go any further, he floored it. He accelerated his car so quickly that he left skid marks on the street.
The prosecutor called Pachi frustrated, upset, and angry. The defense told the jury it will come down to perceptions, that it happened very quickly. Pachi, who is deaf, is following the trial via sign language interpreters, and his attorney said he was really in fear of his safety and that of his 3 passengers.
And it'll be very apparent from the video, their body language and their demeanor. A lot of people around the car, smacking on the car, were acting very rude, acting disruptive, and a lot of people would feel that they're acting very threatening.
The first of several witnesses was called to testify. Pachi himself is planning to take the stand probably next week. The charge is felony reckless driving causing great bodily injury. If he's convicted, Pachi could face 3 years in prison. Live downtown, Steve Fiorina, 10.